like the authenticity that I get to have in relationships is a consequence of getting to see like I didn't have to prove anything anymore. It was like, I just, I have so much freedom in my life, and you can't quantify that in just purely financial terms, because the amount of time and space that takes up in your brain when you're like trying to prove is just exhausting, right? And so many people, myself included, had lived that way, and I don't now. Like, I really get to live life on my own terms and create it, and I get to be the same person with anyone. Like, I don't have to be a different person with my best friend to who I am with a client, or who I am with you, or who I am with my sister. I can share all of the weirdness and be free to share the weirdness of the stuff that I do from a place of just like joy and love for like, holy fuck, I get to live this extraordinary life. I get to create this beautiful impact for people and do it in these weird ways that I would never have even comprehended had I not been open to weird, new things. And that's just blows my mind. And like, I'm just in awe of the life that I'm creating. And, that session with you where we really just dove into everything that was there around my doctorate. And that was really looking at the amount of pressure that I put on myself to have my dad be proud and have others acknowledge the work that I put in. And, since then, it's like, I don't need anyone's acknowledgement. The acknowledgement just happens naturally, but it's because of who I'm being, not because of like anything external from me. Before, it was like, I need this piece of paper in order for my dad to be proud of me. Now I just experience my dad being proud of me, and that means I can just be with my dad, someone who I really love and cherish, and, without feeling like inferior or like I'm not an equal. And yeah, I can't put that into words of how much that means to me to be able to have that. And that was what that session with you was like, a catalyst for, creating. And it was, I remember just getting on the plane to go to Arizona for this event. And even though I haven't done work on the doctorate really since, that's not nothing to do with you. That's to do with just my own motivations. In that moment, I got on the plane and I just finished a chapter I'd been working on for 11 years, because it was like, oh, okay, that's just what it is now. That's complete. It was just like wiping the slate clean of like all of the noise around that, because it was like there wasn't anything in my space which was stopping me from creating this thing or ending that thing. And that was just, that was such a gift and such a powerful space to go into the leadership event that I went into. And then, so I went into that space, belonging in that room and creating myself in this way. Like, I don't have anything to prove. I can just be me. And then I just kept discovering more and more layers of what that's looked like. So I'm just really grateful for you, that experience to discover, like, letting go of something which I was so trapped in for so long.